unit investigated a fatality along the I-10 East near Bullard. What led to this investigation is that our 7th District officers were involved in an authorized vehicle pursuit of a carjacking vehicle. This vehicle was taken on August 1st at approximately 1 p.m. in the 4th District in the 900 block of Nunez. It was a black Chevy Equinox. Our officers engaged this vehicle on yesterday in an attempt to stop it because they knew it was wanted for a carjacking or being taken in a carjacking. The individuals did not comply to the officer's signal. A pursuit was then authorized. As a result of this pursuit being authorized, it began at the intersection of Bullard and I-10 North Service Road. I-10 Service Road North, at which time the vehicle came to a stop in the 12,000 block of I-10 Service Road northbound, at which time 3 occupants fled from that vehicle. 2 entered into the neighborhood where the vehicle came to a stop. The 3rd individual jumped a fence and attempted to cross the interstate. He was successful in crossing the interstate headed westbound, but unfortunately he was struck by a vehicle headed eastbound on the I-10, ultimately causing the death of this individual. My condolences and prayers, of course, go out to that individual's family and loved ones. We have not confirmed their identity just yet. That is a process that we are going through with the coroner's office. Our traffic fatality investigation unit is handling that portion of the investigation. Of course, I have concerns also when it comes to our officer who was on a foot pursuit, who actually witnessed this incident, this traumatic incident. You know, the men and women of the New Orleans Police Department do a great job day in and day out trying to ensure the safety of this city. And unfortunately, in doing their job the right way led to, unfortunately, resulted, I'm not going to say led to, but resulted in this individual non-compliance. And now we have a deceased victim of our community, a deceased individual of our community. And last but certainly not least, I had the opportunity when I arrived on the scene last night to speak to that officer, but as well as the driver of the vehicle that struck this individual, who was visibly upset and concerned as a result of striking this individual. It was just a very unfortunate incident, something that we're still continuing to investigate, while we're also investigating the carjacking as well. So if anyone have any information with regards to the initial carjacking that occurred in the 900 block of Nunez, I ask that you contact our 4th District investigators at 504-658-6040. Anyone having any information with regards to the other 2 occupants of this vehicle last night, to contact 4th District as well, or you can contact our fatality unit. Again, a very disheartening situation. Never ever want to have that type of result in doing our job, but this is one of the dangers of us doing our job. And now we just have to pray that our officer maintain his mental stability to continue to do his job. And again, prayers and condolences to that family of the deceased, as well as have to think about the driver of the vehicle, as he is going through a traumatic episode as well as a result of this experience. So with that being said, just want to inform you that this is what we had last night. Our federal monitors were on scene. There was no further investigation from that perspective. There's no disciplinary investigation, but we are conducting our traffic investigation as well as our carjacking investigation. Gary, any questions?
Brian, did you?
Do we know if the suspect, who was killed, and then the other suspects have been involved in any other carjackings?
We really don't know yet because we have not confirmed the identity of this individual, the deceased, just yet, and we do not know who the other 2 individuals are just yet. So we're hoping that we can get some more information to help lead us in that direction to determine, one, their involvement in this, as well as if they were involved in anything else.
When it comes to the driver, I know you said that you spoke to the person on scene.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to ask if that person has been
Right now, we just have, as of last night, we had not cited that driver. We had no reason to cite him. I mean, just an unfortunate situation. Can you imagine just traveling along the interstate and an individual run out in front of you? We had no reason to think that the driver was impaired or anything of the nature. Just a very unfortunate situation.
The distance you described where the pursuit happened, I mean, was it a high-speed pursuit, or did they just go for a short period and then stop?
It was a very short period of time. It began again at the service road and Bullard, and approximately maybe, I won't even say a half a mile, if that long, is where the vehicle came to a stop in the 12,000 block of I-10 service road, where the three individuals then bailed from it. Very short, very quickly, and a foot pursuit then ensued thereafter.
Was anybody able to search for the other two guys? Or did you
We
have a chance to go for the other thing?
We definitely attempted to locate the other two individuals. They made good their escape again, and then we had to, of course, swiftly pivot to the medical needs of that deceased individual.
Do you know?
Yes. Quick question. Does it appear as if the victims?
Can't say at this time. I mean, really can't say. I do not know, and I don't want to give any bad information as to whether they're juvenile or not. But as soon as we confirm the identity, we will release it.
And so on August 1st, 900 block of known as carjacking.
Yes.
So this car has been sort of in possession of someone
For the last 2 weeks, yes.
Right. Are there other incidents tied to this particular car?
We can't say for sure just yet. What I do know is our 7th District officers attempted to stop this vehicle over the weekend and were unsuccessful in doing so. However, they were able to eventually get this vehicle in last night.
Advocate?
Can you release that gender and age of the victim or the suspect who fled?
I don't know besides African American individuals. Do not know the age or anything of that nature just yet.
Will body cam footage of the foot chase be released?
At some point in time, it will be. Right now, again, it's an ongoing investigation, and we're really trying to get to the bottom of who were the other two occupants of this this vehicle.
Could you generally describe the driver? Was it a resident or someone passing through?
The vehicle that struck him, yeah, unfortunately, it was a young man who was traveling with his family, with his female companion and their baby was in that vehicle. So I don't know their destination, but it's very traumatic for all three of them.
All right, last question.
Just when it comes to the other, I know you said over the weekend you all tried to stop that vehicle.
Yes.
In another area. Where was that?
That is in the 7th District as well, in New Orleans East. It's also in New Orleans East. So again, if anyone have any information, if you're not comfortable in contacting our detectives directly, please use our partners at the Crime Stoppers and get whatever information that you may be able to get to us so we can help bring these individuals to justice.
All right, LBJ, I'll give you the last one.
Yeah. Top speed of the person.
That is still under investigation. They don't know the top speed of the pursuit just yet. But what I can see, where the vehicle came to a stop, it did not strike anyone. It did not strike anything. It just came to a stop, and the individuals were able to run out of the fleet of vehicles on the service road. Yes, sir.
All right, guys, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you.